We've all been there. It's laundry day and you completely forget about the clothes you put in the dryer hours ago, or you run out of motivation so they stay in a pile at the foot of your bed. But how prompt would your favorite Pokemon partners be at getting their clothes folded? Today we'll be looking at just that. I generated 12 random Pokemon and we'll be ranking them based off of how quickly I think they would get their clothes folded after washing. Alright, first up we have Pidgeotto. I'm going to say it stays in a pile at the foot of their bed. They're a bird, they make nests, so there'd be a nest of clothes at the foot of their bed. Maybe that's a stretch, but we're rolling with it. Then we have Bidoof. Look at that face. He completely forgot to even move the clothes to the dryer, so they got that weird mildewy smell now. Then Mewtwo, though. I don't know. I think he would fold them immediately. He strikes me as a very precise, organized individual. But then we have Ursaring. I'm going to say gets folded immediately. Maybe I'm going off the bear, mother bear. I don't know. I'm stretching there, but I think they get folded eventually. So they're a little disorganized, but they have a little bit of motherly instinct, I think is what I'm going for there. But then we have Reshiram. I don't know. They strike me as someone they would leave him in the dryer for a little bit, but they would get folded eventually. And then Wattrell, just looking at that face, they'd forget to move him to the dryer. So, not even thinking twice on that. But next up, we have Mantine. I'm going to put there with Reshiram. Leaves them in a dryer for a bit before folding, but gets to them relatively promptly. And then Watchog. Left in dryers for days. Like, that face looks confused, so I think they would completely forget about him in the dryer. They remembered to move him to the dryer, but then immediately forgot him afterwards. And then Buzzwole. I'm going to say stays in a pile at the foot of the bed. Dude's a gym bro. He only wears t-shirts and gym shorts anyway, so they don't really need to be folded. He just grabs them and goes as he gets ready for the gym in the morning. Then we have Sandygast. Putting there with Watchog, just something about his face. I think he would move them over, but then immediately forget about them afterwards. But then we have Palmot. Again, they seem like a good house taker. They would be organized with it, so they would fold them immediately after they were done. And similarly, Kirlia, I think, would fold them immediately after being done. But that's my ranking. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.